What up, everybody? It's your boy 313J Mo, and the NBA trade deadline is over or whatever. As I expected, the Pistons traded Andre Drummond, but man, I'm a little speechless because if that was the trade package you were gonna get, I would have just traded Drummond for Cam Reddish. Like, at least we could have got a nice, good young player with some potential. Brandon Knight, what the hell? John Henson and a second round pick. Like, you couldn't get my boy Cedi Osman. You couldn't get Garland. You couldn't get, I don't really like Colin Sexton, but you couldn't get Sexton. Like, you couldn't get Larry Nance. Like, I would have took Larry Nance, bro. It's just like we had to trade Andre because we can't afford him. We can't afford his contract and Blake's contract and pay Luke Kennard. I'm very, very happy that Luke Kennard is still on the team because if we traded him, I would have been done. I know a lot of people are upset about this trade because of what we got back, but at the end of the day, man, the package was not going to be satisfactory no matter what we did. But I will say I would have much rather we traded him for Cam Reddish. Like, that would have been okay to me. Cam Reddish in a second. We let Tim Frazier go. But let me say something about Andre. He played out of his mind last game. And his last game was 31-20. Man, if you leave a franchise, that's how you want to leave it. But I feel bad for Andre because now he's stuck in Cleveland. And most likely he'll opt in and they'll probably buy him out. He's going to get his money. So I hope he can find a nice home. I'm not one of them bitter type of fans or anything like that. Y'all know I wasn't the biggest Andre fan, but don't ship him to Cleveland, bro. Like you couldn't trade him for Gary Harris. I don't even want to say it is what it is. It wasn't a good trade. My only thing was if we didn't trade Andre, then I would have been fucking pissed because now we're in cap hell again, and we just got out of cap hell. Well, this will be the year, the off season where we get out of cap hell. And like I said, it don't got nothing to do with Andre. I would much rather Andre be on this team. We just couldn't afford him, and Stan Van Gundy destroyed our team with that Blake trade. Y'all know I love Blake, but he costs too much and he's injury prone. I'm not gonna ignore that. But I just don't understand why a lot of Pistons fans thought we were gonna be good this year without Blake Griffin, the best player on the team. Third team All NBA. Y'all actually thought we were gonna be good without Blake Griffin, whether you like him or hate him. But like I said, Blake is an expensive, injury prone player. But with Andre, man, I hope you continue to do what you do, bro. A lot of Pistons fans are very upset with the trade package because we got Brandon Knight. Like, bro, I would have took Cedi Osman. I would have took Larry Nance because I love Larry Nance. It's a lot of things I would have took. I would have took any of their other young players. Like, why didn't you try? You got John Henson. Like, why didn't you try to get a young player or at least get 2 second-round picks? I'm glad Frazier is gone. I told y'all he was garbage. I told y'all. I was hearing some rumblings about maybe Reggie being bought out, but I don't know if that's going to happen. If he is bought out, then, I think that's very good for the franchise as well because we need to part ways with him. We need to just move on and build for next year. But this is the problem. It's like now, unless we're going to have Christian Wood or John Henson starting or something like that. Well, no. I'm talking about in the offseason. We got to replace Drummond with a center. Now, that was the same thing I was saying with Luke Kennard. Like, you going to trade Luke, and then you got to replace Luke with a player like Luke. Now, Drummond, like I just said this a million times, he had to be traded because we're messed up in the cap. But now you got to get you a center. So we'll see. I guess Don Maker is the starting center. Oh my goodness. But at the end of the day, man, I don't know what to say. Like, you couldn't get Larry Nance. Like, you couldn't get Cedi. I like Cedi a lot. it's just very confusing, very concerning. But at the end of the day, Pistons had to do what they had to do, even if the trade package wasn't good. The trade package wasn't good. We gave them away for a bag of chips. But one thing we knew we weren't going to get a first for Andre Drummond. Like I said, I would have much rather you traded him for Cam Reddish straight up. Cam Reddish in 2 seconds. I would have been perfectly fine with that. But they didn't do that. And let's see how the season goes. Let's see how the team goes without Drummond. I'm still riding with the team. I'm never gonna not ride with the team unless they trade a Luke Kennard. And the Luke Kennard thing is, to me, I can't find any team in the NBA that trades their best young player. Now, I don't consider Andre a young player. He's been in the league for like 7 years now, so that's why. But no team in the league just trades away their best young player unless you're going for a championship. And you giving away Luke, your best young player, it just didn't make no sense. Sekou is technically our best young player, but he's a rookie. But that's my take on it. We definitely should have got more. Like, if you were gonna make this trade, why didn't you go get Cam Reddish? Now I'm a little bit upset. Like, why didn't you get Cam Reddish? Like, why didn't you get Cam? I'm done, man. But it's your boy 313 J-Mo, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this trade and other trades around the league. Pistons trade Andre Drummond.